All right, so we got a call, no heat call here. Popped the cover on the unit. Nothing's running at all. No power, no nothing. We went back, circuit breaker, verified power. We're getting power over to the unit. We're not getting power anywhere past this disconnect box on. So after digging into it a little bit, the placement of the box is absolutely horrendous. It's in front of the gas line. If you can see that, you can't even get to it. Or barely get to it. So everything here actually looks, other than that, the wiring, the box looks good. It's a metal box, piece of conduit, all the way up to, the ceiling. At a glance, it looks fine, right? So, trying to figure out what or why we don't have power, I discover this. We have a wire nut. So this wire here goes to our unit. This was in here in this wire nut, which is now melted. And when we look into it a little bit further, figure out why, we start to look at the switch, figure out why do we have melting going on. Well, the wires that were connected to the switch were just stabbed into the back of the light switch, right there and right there. So what happens is, because they're stabbed in, they barely make contact. This here was one of the wires that was stabbed in to the switch. And I don't know if you can see that there. There's a very, very small notch. Here it is, it's on this side. Just to show you how small the contact point is. Right there, that little notch. That little notch is the only thing that passes power through this wire. So what happens is the unit starts to run. It's asking for power. The wire is fine. The contact point is not fine. So what happens? Wire starts to heat up. Connection starts to heat up. And then we're left with this mess. Not to mention, this was not connected properly. So the wires should be already twisted together before you apply the wire nut. The wire nut's like another level of security. And then if you want more on top of that, you could tape it if you'd like. These wires should be twisted together before you even put the wire nut on. A lot of people just join them together and just start to twist them, thinking that they're making a connection. What happens is you have a mixture here. You have a mixture of solid wire, which is still connected, and then you have stranded wire. And you can see some of the stranded wire is broken off in spots. And then you think you have a connection. You may tug on it, it might be fine. And then you only have a few strands that are actually connected. See, there's some short ones there.